Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Unit Lost. I am Stylosa and welcome back to OverAnalyzed, which is of course our awesome Overwatch coaching series. Now today is going to be a very, very special one. I've got an email here and this is from a player called Overclocked and this is what he says. Hello Stylosa, what's up? I'll try and keep it short so you don't get bored by reading. You can feel bored by watching my gameplay. Okay, so I've started Overwatch mid-season 4 and made the terrible mistake to go competitive as soon as I hit level 25. I had no game sense, no in-depth hero knowledge, no map knowledge, so I ended up finishing with 785 SR.
Don't worry.
Okay, Mr. Junkrat.
I'm not cancer.
Okay,
I'm playing with brain.
Junkrat, give me some time, Junkrat, to read. Although I'm a veteran FPS player with 20 years of experience, this made my ego rise and I spent ridiculous amounts of time playing and trying to get better at the game. I'm 38 years old and my time is not unlimited as opposed to a teenage gamer.
To break shield and
Junkrat, I'm trying to talk here. Shut your mouth, Junkrat. Yeah, you keep your mouth shut, Junkrat. Tell you what, let me just pause this because we can go over the team comps in a second. My game sense feels a lot better and I would really like a few tips to step up my game through the ranks and give myself quality over quantity, less grinding. I don't have a main hero, but I like playing Soldier, Junk, Hanzo, Symmetra, Zenyatta, and tanks. Thanks in advance. Okay, so what we've got here is a very special case. We've got
it doesn't work.
Older gamer. So 38, you know, it's not really old these days, but it's oldish, I guess you can say, right? Maybe you're not going to have the best sort of reactions for playing a soldier or for doing whatever. So maybe you could gravitate to the other heroes, which is obviously what you're going to do in this video because we're going to watch you play Reinhardt and Symmetra. Now, Reinhardt, so there's a trap in front of the door. We need to say trap. I think you do say trap, actually, based off the little section of this video I actually watched, just to make sure it's watchable, but it's pretty delayed. Yeah, so like you're saying trap, and it's a bit late. Junkrat takes pointless damage. I mean, Roadhog does, and then so Junkrat gets charged. All right, so what we've got to think here, right, is we've got to think tactically. Like our team, like I'm going to pause this here because this is why you need you absolutely need to be using the microphone if you are a tank, especially Reinhardt, especially on this map. I mean, you should try and use your microphone anyway, but what happened here is a very low-level thing, which was all of these players. Like, well, I mean, we've got Junkrat there. We had a couple of people here that you've just literally walked past. They walked out around here into the open to get annihilated by whatever the enemy have got there. That is really poor play. You should be saying to them, wait for me, right? That call might make them wait. It might not. They might just think whatever, and they carry on. I mean, if they do that, they do that, and they're going to die. I mean, look at this, right? We're taking a lot of damage. There's a Bastion there. So major alarms, like are ringing in my head right now. This is what you got to think with Reinhardt. There's always something going on tactically in your head. It's never just walk forward with my barrier and just like, la, 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 I don't know what I'm doing. You have to think, right, what's happening? Well, we're getting hit by a Bastion. We can't stay there, so we've got to get out of the way. Junkrat is dicing with danger there. I don't know what he's trying to do. All right, so something great has happened here. I'm going to pause this before you do whatever you're about to do because your Genji has gone onto the point. Now, if he meant to do that, then I'm going to give him a big tick because that was good from the Genji because their whole team, it looks like, is sitting there. There's a Bastion, a Reinhardt. I think they've got an Orisa, haven't they, or whatever the hell they've got there. There's just, like, this is like an ultra cheese comp. Your Junkrat, though, has managed to kill their Junkrat. This is good, and your Genji is on the point. This is also good. What this means you should do right now, and what I would think in my head, is nothing crazy, like, do not charge this, do not charge down there, do not stand here, but get your shield up, right, and protect your team as much as you can, and just, like, maybe walk into this, although that's probably going to be a bad idea. Probably just slowly walk around the side here with the barrier up. That's what I'd be thinking to do, yeah? Let's see what happens, though. So let's play this out. So this is really bad because you've just left your team. You've gone like, whatever, YOLO, I'm out of here. I'm on to the point. So we've just lost Zen. You can see top right, Zen's dead. Not great. Now we're going to get destroyed. And then, well, we die as soon as the barrier goes. And we're dead. So you left your team high and dry there. You should not have done that. Their Torbjorns just use Molten Core, though, so that's not bad. Which is another thing I always go on about. Always try and track ultimates when they're used. All you've got to say is Torb's used, like, Molten Core, or Torb ult used, or something. You can even type it in. Whatever. It gives your team more information. You need to know what ultimate's being used. So, this is getting very messy now. Torbjorn's killing everyone. We can't go in this. Like, we can't go in. So, what we've got to do here is just protect whoever we can. Like, Roadhog is way too out of position now. I mean, he's over to the left. He's probably going to get killed unless he gets lucky. Yeah. Okay. We don't want to do this, But I'm just going to see what happens. But we really don't want to do this. Roadhog has just hooked the Bastion. In fact, your Junkrat has killed the Bastion. Uh-oh, we've got a Riptide coming in. That's... Right, that's very lucky, because you should have took massive damage off the Riptide, and it should definitely have killed your Junkrat, but he detonated it in front of your shield, which is kind of dumb, but whatever. They've still got a Bastion, though. Just absolutely destroying you, which... let's just see what you do here, because... Alright, this is breaking my heart. Whoa, what was that? What was that? Fire Strike! The team is way too spread out, right? Everybody's all over the place, and I don't know what people are trying to do. What you could have done here, and again, this requires... Like, this is the thing with Reinhardt, right? All you had to say was, guys, let's go behind, yeah? And what we should have done... Now, I'm not saying the team would have done it, but it's a good habit to get into. Is you go around the back, yeah? So you go around here, you go up the stairs to the back, yeah? Then you're here, right? Well, they're there. And then you just destroy them from above. Or you come into here. Or something, you know. But walking head-on into a Bastion is not great. But the rest of your team's over here. You're here. You wasted Fire Strike, which is what made me angry, because Fire Strike is something you always want to land on targets. And there is a Bastion there, a stationary Bastion. That is easy, absolutely easy peasy lemon squeezy. Hit him repeatedly with Fire Strike, because it's just free ultimate charge. Okay, let's see what happens. So we're edging onto the point. Our Junkrat's been rezzed by Mercy. In fact, there's not a Bastion there, is it? There's a turret. But it's still something to just easily hit. Okay. We're going to go over the big ult. I mean, that was huge. That was really huge. The Bastion's ulting from the other side, though. All right, I'm going to pause this because that was a nice ultimate. I did like that. There wasn't too much follow-up from your team, although, well, I guess there was because Riptide came in and destroyed everyone. Your Genji, though, has pulled off the play there. Look what he has done. He has killed the Bastion, yeah, with Deflect. Killed him with his own weapon. Legend. But that was really good play off you. You knew when to get aggressive there. You went straight in and slammed the hammer down. That was good. We need that health. Desperate. This is fine. This is fine. Like, they're using all their ultimates. He'd already died and you fire struck. Okay, that's fine. Now we've got to think about what's the plan. What are we doing? What are we going to do now? Right? Always think, what is the plan? Well, what I would do is I'd just rush the point. As soon as it's capped, I'd charge straight forward. So I'd charge. I'd just charge to get up there. Because that's going to scare them off anyway. And I'd be going, guys, we're going center, we're going mid. We just go mid. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Because basically all you want to do is just go straight onto the point. Like, why have you gone around the side? Nobody is with you. You should have just went up the middle. Like, you can see the two dots in front of you, right? You should have just went up the middle. Because your team are going to take damage here, which is not great. Okay, so we're basically... You see, like, what was the point of that? Like, we went the long way around. We let them do damage to our team a little bit. Yeah, we got to where we wanted to go. You should have just went up the middle. But this is where communication comes in with Ryan. It's like, I want to go up the middle. Honestly, I think your shield management is fine. You need to work on your fire strike, though, because you're just sort of wasting that a lot. You know, you could maybe have 70 ult charge now. See, where did that go? Not great. One thing Reinhardt suffer from, which I don't think you're necessarily suffering from, is pressing W to go forward, right? The worst thing you can do... Oh, that's huge of Junkrat. We should be in there now. Like, look at this. Look at this. Ah! Just as I'm saying, you should... All right, let's just let this play out while I explain what I'm talking about. The worst thing you can do is not move in as a tank, especially as a Reinhardt. You were kind of moving in, yeah? But your team, like, you have done nothing. You have just been carried completely there. You have done nothing at all, right? Your team were getting kills. You didn't think, uh-oh, we've just killed 2 of them or 3 of them. I'm just going to charge in and start swinging my hammer. That's what you should have been. Your positioning was quite bad there. So what I was trying to say is, yeah, you were moving forward decent, but then when things started to pop off and people were getting kills, you just sort of stood there and you ran the back and you haven't really achieved anything. Yeah, so that's fine. That's an okay fire strike. We know they're coming in. Just get ready to... No! You just did it. You just did it because you knew you were going to win, right? Nobody's seen that. No, nobody's seen that. Nobody's seen that. You shouldn't have never charged that way. You should charge the other way, because you could have pushed the Roadhog back off the point who was coming onto the point instead of yeah. But that's fine. Right now, why?
Select your hero.
Right. Go to triple support. No. This is a bad team comp. I'm going to explain what's happened here.
Can we get the tank with shield?
Yeah. I'm going to explain what's happened here. You were just playing the main tank, yeah? The MT. And then you were like, actually, I'm just going to pause this. Then you were like, actually, you know what? You know, I'm going to play it until... see if anybody changes. Because if they don't, it looks like... All right. Let me just go over what I was trying to say, though. You are main tank. You have made a radical swap to a complete... If I could get rid of that. You've made a radical swap to a completely different hero. This is not a tank, is it? This is not a support. It's like a defensive hero, right? Yeah. Well, she's classed as support. I know she's classed as support, guys. What I'm saying, she's not really a support. She's like, she just used to choke people up in chokes, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You made a drastic swap there, and that means that there might not actually be a comfortable tank player on your team. I would avoid doing that going forward, right? The reason for that is you don't want to just suddenly be like, oh, we played okay. The team played pretty well with you as the tank, and then you go and take like a support slot. One of the support players might think, what the hell's going on? Why is this guy taking the support slot? And it could cause them to tilt. Now, triple support is, well, like I said, Symmetra is a defensive hero, but she does generally take the slot of a support. Having a Zen, all right, okay, is going to do some damage. Having a Mercy, all right, okay, a Torb, and this is what I would call a very low tier team comp, and this is not really going to wash. But do you understand what I'm saying with your swap? I mean, what are you saying here? Go triple support. Yeah, Doc, can you shield us, please? Well, he did, but that was a really radical swap. That would be like playing Tracer and then suddenly just deciding to play Reinhardt, you know, when the next round starts. That's really random. And I think getting higher in the ranks, and especially when you've got established roles in a team, you were a tank of this team, you were not a support. You were not a DPS player. Like, if I go in and start playing as Winston, I'm then not going to swap to Tracer, because we already have DPS players in that game, yeah? So it can be a little bit contentious, that can. Okay, let's see what you're doing here, because this... What are we doing?
Turret in place.
Okay, this... I'm going to stop you there. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to be cute. And if a flanker does come through there, you are going to wreck them. That's cool, but that's 4 turrets you've invested there. We know 100% that at least 5 members of the enemy team, probably, or 4 members, are going to come through the middle. We should have our turrets. This is where we should have our turrets, right? See this sign here? We should have turrets on the sign there. We can put turrets up here if we want, but generally on the sign, they're quite obnoxious. We could put them inside this building here, maybe 1 or 2 around the health pack. We could stick one maybe in here. Like, I know there's quite a lot of spots here. I'm just showing you where you could put them. You could put them on the front of this truck here, so when they come through, they're going to take damage. You can put them on the floor there. Where you've put them, all right, maybe you could put 1 over there, but put in 4. I don't agree with that. That's too much investment in just hoping a flanker goes through there. Yeah, so, but can you see what I'm saying? You put that on the sign, it'd be actually a little bit better. Anyway. Yeah, spam the choke, that's fine. Oh. That was that a Widow that hit you then? I don't know how you killed that, Lucio. Was that a Widow, or am I just off my face? Press tab more. Also, guys, get in the habit of just pressing tab. He's on the point. Alright, Diva. Oh, yeah, primary fire. All day, primary fire. Beautiful. Right, we've got to think about our turrets here. You're probably going to start putting them up now. But we don't need them here, do we? Really. Like, kill the Genji. He's never going to kill you. You're going to kill him. The whole team's on him. Now we need to look at... Oh, hello, Mercy. Oh, I cannot resist this. Yeah, but got it. Oh, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing to Mercy. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's continue. Right, ultimate, Symmetra ultimate. Your team are all dying, aren't they? So we need a telly. You're probably going to put the telly down. Yeah. Sometimes though you can hold on to the ultimate with Symmetra and not just throw it out straight away, because it gives them something to go for. Like kind of wait until you need it. As for shield gen or telly is I don't know how to put this without sounding like a bit of a douchebag, but telly is kind of what you want in lower tier games. Shield gen, people probably play around that a little bit better in higher tier games. Obviously teleport allows you to reinforce the point. You know, you can use telly in high skill games as well if you coordinate with your team, but there isn't really any coordination, so it's not like you're going, guys, I'm going to drop the telly, wait, telly down, and then 3 people come through it. So, but yeah, teleport is always a decent bet. But look, we've got 3 sentries we can put down. That no. This is not. She's very much. Oh dear. You have to think of effective use of your time. This is not effective. This is a waste of time. Firing that secondary fire forward there was a pointless move when you could have been building turrets. Like putting turrets here. What are we doing? What are we doing with turrets? We're just spamming them everywhere. We could load them back into the choke. We know it's safe to move forward. The enemy have just suffered 3 losses. We can go forward. We need to rebuild the array. You should be rebuilding it here, right? Look. What we've got to be doing now is rebuilding, right? Stick 1 there in case somebody comes through there. If you can get like 2 onto the signs there, that's cool. Maybe another 1 here, 1 in that building there. So there's 5 that we've used, and we could leave. Well, we've got. I mean, maybe we probably wouldn't really get over here, but we've got 1 left on the point. Let's say that's what I'd be looking to do right now, not just whatever you're doing, right? Because if you keep moving your turrets around, remember when Symmetra was reworked, this allowed it to move a turret nest around so you can catch people off guard. See, that is not effective use of your... That's not a great place there because they can shoot that off from the side of the turret. Alright, somebody's on point. Oh. See, this is horrifically bad play of the enemy team. They can't possibly flank with just... What the hell, Reinhardt? What is he doing? Why is he... Oh, that Reinhardt, my God. Guys, don't earth shatter just like a diva and a mercy when you've already like demeched the diva or whatever the hell you've done to them. There was only 2 of them there and you just blasted them with earth shatter. Because what you got to think is what the enemy are going to have. Yeah, they're going to have ultimates available. And again, you're wasting loads of time here. I've just explained, like, what are you doing? You're literally just standing there. What are you doing? Why haven't you not rebuilt the turrets at the choke? This is triggering me. And it's Symmetra. Oh, shield. Yes. I was like, no, you're not going to... Uh-oh, just run away, run away. Okay, turret's on the point. Oh, God. Yeah, kill the Mercy. Yeah. Welcome to the car wash. Oh, Riptide was a bit of an investment there. Just for poor Zen. Is he typing easy in the chat? Uh-oh. Okay, well...
30 seconds remaining.
See, look at the... Right, I'm annoyed because you're not changing the position of your turrets, but look at this! Good God, man! What the hell? Oh, I can't even draw an arrow. Good God, man. That says 4, but you can have 6. That means we can stick 2 down. So why haven't we got 2? Play the video. God damn it. Why haven't we got 2 down? Put some turrets down. I shall end up getting reported. See, this is okay. Like, put some turrets down, man. You can put 2 down. Yes. Symmetra's not that difficult to play. You just have to be cute with her all the time. Right, somebody's on the point, but whatever. Oh, this is not good. This is really not good. Oh, dear. Oh. Uh-oh. We need to back away from Ryan. Don't get into melee range of Ryan. We don't want that. No! Primary fire, man! Primary fire! No, don't get close to junk. No! It's a feels bad moment. Primary fire! Whoa, that's huge off Reinhardt. Huge. No, get the Mercy. Yeah. Come here, Mercy. Look, she's trying to get away. No, Mercy, yes. You will kill her. Ah, no, what are you doing? No. Oh, God. What the hell? What was that earth shatter? What was he doing? What? No, what? Why build a turret? Your primary fire is the most DPS you will do. You primary fire. You don't build a turret. Because you would have had a beefier beam. Oh, you C9'd it. You absolutely C9'd it. He absolutely C9'd it, the guy. Although he was screwed either way. Although, was that their Zen? In fact, I'm going to go back. Was that their Zen? With the Transcendence? Yeah. Oh, no. It's a feels bad. All right. Whatever. Whoa, that's a white screen. Let's just, yeah. Wow. All right, guys. So, overclocked. I think, yeah, you were good with Reinhardt. You were much better with Reinhardt than you were with Symmetra, because Symmetra wasn't really like min-maxing her. You were just sort of messing about, and although I get you didn't feel like you were messing around. You just sort of were like not doing the best things you could be doing in a way. Hopefully I explained that. Your Reinhardt play was okay, but you didn't get aggressive when you should have got aggressive on the final point. That your team did carry you a bit there. So just take this away from this video. If you want to play Reinhardt, try and use a microphone and be very basic. I know you said you're, an older gamer and you might be in an environment where you can't be going like, go, 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 and screaming or whatever. That's fine. But at least try and push forward the team and force them into situations. Don't stand in chokes and move through chokes. Prioritize aiming at targets with Fire Strike. Now think about this. If they've got a Bastion or if they've got a Torbjorn, yeah, if you Fire Strike into the, more so Bastion. If you Fire Strike into the Bastion, or it's an Orisa. Let's say they've got an Orisa set up behind the barrier. Orisa probably will never get out of the way of Fire Strike if you fire it at. She's just too slow. So you fire through that barrier, you will always get ultimate charge, and that's what Fire Strike's about. It's not about trying to get kills. It's about trying to build your ultimate faster than the enemy Reinhardt. They've got a Reinhardt, you get your ult before his, and then you ult him, he will die, right? Provided you don't do it into a shield. One thing that was a little bit depressing with this is we didn't really get to see Reinhardt versus Reinhardt gameplay, which is where it goes to the next level. And I think that's some of the best tank gameplay in the game. Just depends what map we're on these days with whether Reinhardt's going to get used. But I think you're a good player. Anyway, guys, if you'd like to send a video in for consideration on this series, then do follow the instructions that have been on the screen. And do remember, it is very easy for a player like Overclocked, who is currently in silver, to get up into platinum. I don't think that's difficult. And that was his goal. He wanted to get into platinum or even into diamond. Diamond might take a little bit more work, but platinum, I think, is very doable, provided you just be, just think, if you are playing Symmetra and Reinhardt, and maybe even you could say Moira now, these are more tactical heroes, so think or even a Lucio, and think, what should I be doing at every given moment? Whereas some heroes like Soldier, Tracer, they don't really think as such, they're just pure reaction heroes. Yeah, they do think, but they're always aiming at something, they're always doing something, whereas Reinhardt, not so much. You're kind of thinking about, what should I be doing now? How can I outplay the enemy Reinhardt or the enemy tanks? Or how can I create space for my team? But that Earth Shatter you pulled off was awesome. Anyway, guys, I've been Stylosa, and this is Unit Lost. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys keep enjoying the series. If you do, like the video below. You can leave a comment as well. Obviously, be nice, because this is a community coaching video. Don't be crazy and be like, oh, this guy's so bad. No, don't do that. And I'm about to choke, so I've got to end the video. Toodaloo, ladies and gentlemen, toodaloo.